Out of all 8 billion people in the world, how many of them do you think can actually bench 315 pounds? For context, that's about the same weight as a female black bear or a male gorilla. That's pretty cool if you think about it. Well, this is me at 18 years old benching 315 for my very first time. And I did some digging around online because I wanted to know how many other people could do what I just did. And well, the number is actually even smaller than I could have possibly imagined. Let me put this into perspective for you. Rather than being able to bench 315, you are statistically more likely to be born with green eyes, which only affects 2% of the entire world population. Also, I did shave my beard. This is me from the future. Now, back to what I was saying in the past. Before I show you the exact number of people who can bench 315 pounds, consider subscribing. It's free, it helps me out, and you can always change your mind later. I'm driving to the gym right now to do a heavy bench press day, which you'll be able to see later in this video. I'll see you there. Only about 0.0001% of the entire world population is currently estimated to be able to bench 315 pounds. That's only 1 in 10,000 people. How much of that metric includes people who actually lift? And that actually brings me to something that I talked about last video on this topic, called the availability bias. Basically, your mind's perception of prevalence is solely determined by what you most commonly see around you. So like the example I made earlier, if you and your buddies can bench a certain weight, you might think it's more common than it actually is, when in reality, only 8,000 people in the entire world can bench 315. So that's something to be proud of. What do you think of this? What's your personal bench record? Let me know in the comments. Right, so I just got out of the gym, and let me tell you, I hit a crazy PR. I'm not gonna spoil it just yet, but I'll explain how I warmed up to it. I first did 3 sets of 10 with pull downs, and I actually did some rear delt movements because, little tip of the trade, warming up your back is pretty good for the feel and progression of your bench. After this, I did 10 reps of 1 plate on each side, then I did 8 reps of 1.5 plates on each side. That felt pretty smooth. I did some push-ups in between those sets, and I started using my wristbands. Now after that, I did 6 reps of 2 plates. The progression I'm going for here is 10 reps, 6 reps, 4 reps, 2 reps, and then my PR, right? Now my current PR is 315, and I haven't gotten any higher than that in probably the last 1.5 years. So after my 1.5 plate and after my 2 plates, I did 4 reps of 2.5 plates, which is 275 pounds. That felt pretty darn good. And I'm not sure how else to explain it, but something today just felt like today was it. I felt like I could tie my previous record and maybe even beat it. So before the 315, I did 295 pounds for 2 reps. And I found the biggest guy in the gym to spot me because I did not feel like dying today. Now, the 295 flew. I felt almost unstoppable, but I didn't want to get too confident because I know just how quickly that weight can catch up to you. It was time now. 3 plates were on each side of the bar, and no amount of confidence is going to lift it for me. I have to be the one to do it. My own strength. I get under the bar, I lift it up, and it goes by cleanly. I did not expect to hit 315 that clean, and it actually gave me the nerve to try 20 pounds heavier, which is 335. Now, I don't know if I'm just delusional, but I feel like the most accomplished men in human history had to have been a little delusional, because if you're not crazy enough to believe you can do it, then how are you even gonna attempt to try it? So that's what I did. I tried it. I put 335 on the bar. I got under it, I lifted it up, and my spotter accidentally touched the bar with the tip of his finger. Now, even though I believe him, he said he swore he didn't help at all, I had to do it one more time because I know there's people out there who will be like, well, actually, he didn't lift 335 because the spotter helped him, but I knew that I had to do it properly. So I waited at least a good 5 minutes, drank some water, kind of walked around a little bit, sat down, got my electrolytes kind of back in me, and it was time for round 2. There were so many thoughts racing through my head at this time, ones of confidence, ones of self-doubt, and all those in between. But at the end of the day, you have to be the one to put the muscle to the metal. And that's what I did. I got under the bar, I lifted it up, and just when I thought I was done, I found the strength to push through and make it. I was so excited. In fact, I literally called one of my best friends and my girlfriend to tell them about the news. And it was one of the best moments I felt in a long time. Being able to hit a number that I thought was almost impossible opened up such a big part of my potential that I didn't realize was there at the moment. Feel free to click the link to join my Discord server in the description or in the pinned comment below. In the future, I'll probably be doing videos where I rate my viewers' physiques, and in the Discord, you can also share your heavy lifts. And I just want to create a healthy, positive community where everyone kind of gets to be able to help each other out, learn a bit, and have a good time. On that note, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.